What up, y'all? Back for another podcast. I think this is number 17. I don't know for sure. I think it is. But, yeah. It's been a crazy week. I think it's what? Oh, it's Saturday now. But, yeah, this past week has been, I don't know. I mean, it's been pretty decent. I mean, for the most part. I got my license on Wednesday. W. That was so fucking stupid. Um, I've been driving around a lot, getting a lot of miles and getting more experience. Because, I mean, I took my test back in, I think, late June, early July. And that's when I got my permit. And I got like 30 plus hours on the road. But, I don't drive that often. Because I got my 30 hours before. So for like a month and a half, 2 months, I just wasn't driving around that much. I mean, I was. Because my parents, they were gone for like a week. And I drove around in their car while they were gone. And my dad he took a picture of the mileage. I was like, what's the picture say? And he was like, you went over fucking 30 miles in my car? Did you fill it up even? I was like, yeah, I did. Out of respect, because he probably took a picture of the mileage. Because like when I was driving around his car, I wasn't thinking about it. And then like when he came home, I was like, oh shit, like the mileage is probably like fuck. But yeah, I got a new pen set up when he was gone. I drove around people for a while. I picked up some people. I mean, I had fun that weekend, kind of, because the parties that I had at my house were kind of ass. I'm just glad people were licking bottles and bringing them over, because I didn't want to like drink all the alcohol in my house, because that's also another thing. Because I mean, my parents care that I drink, but like they don't. I don't drink like at school or when I'm driving or shit like that. So I would just was straight up. I didn't want to lie to them. So when they checked the cabinet with the alcohol, they're not like freaking out about it, because my mom drinks a lot. My dad's allergic to alcohol now. I don't know what happened with that, but health issues, I guess. But, yeah, I like alk. Alk is pretty fun to drink. It might taste gross, but it gets you soothing. It gets you out, relaxed. For me. It makes you feel good, and then I don't have to think about, fucked thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but since I have my car though, last podcast I said that I would do a little workout thing. So next week, starting Monday, I'm gonna start waking up in the morning, taking my dad to work. Then I'll drive to the gym, work out, come home, take a shower, get ready for school, and go to school. Come home, and then I go to sleep around like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. from now on. It might change every once in a while though, but like for the next 2-3 months, I'm gonna start doing that, because I mean, Monday is Halloween, and so starting from November, I'm gonna be working out and stuff like that. So hopefully I can stay on a good track, eat pretty healthy. So I mean, basically this weekend I'm just gonna eat like garbage, so then next week I can just like sweat it all out working out. Because I looked up stuff like healthy things to eat or drink, and so they said like coffee. So my shits are gonna be really bad. I'm gonna be peeing a lot. And then they said I should eat fish, but I don't like fish. But I'm gonna try some fish. I'm still gonna eat chicken, but not like fried chicken or stuff like that. So I'm probably just gonna eat fruit, grilled chicken, rice, broccoli. Brussels sprouts are dog shit. Cauliflower, bro, cauliflower is so ass. I don't know why my mom likes it. She makes this cauliflower rice in the pot. That shit stinks so fucking bad, bro. Like every single time she makes it, I know what she's making, and me and my dad are like throwing a fit about it. We're like, bro, like the whole house smells like this, and she's like, sorry, but it's good. We tried the cauliflower rice. It's so trash. It's so terrible. I don't know why my mom eats it. Like, I don't know, man. Like, find other healthy stuff that doesn't smell like garbage. But it's gonna be hard though, cause my mom buys groceries like once a week, and it's a bunch of unhealthy food. And when it's in the house, I feel the need to like eat the food, and it's hard not to, because I'm not gonna really eat as much. I'm gonna go on a calorie deficit, and I don't know how that's gonna be, because last time I did that, I mean, I lost weight for sure, but it wasn't necessarily healthy. Like wasn't shitting as much. I wasn't feeling as good. I was always tired, and so you need to be energized for when you go work out. So I think I'll probably just have a protein bar to start my morning as breakfast, because I'll feel full after I'm done eating it. It has a certain amount of calories and 20 grams of protein in it, which is fat as fuck. But yeah, and then for lunch I'll probably have Let's see, probably chicken. I don't know. Or no. Oh my god, I can go to Salad and Go get a salad for like $4, $5. And then dinner I'll have like, chicken, broccoli, and rice and shit. And then I'll go to bed like 2 hours later just so the food can digest. So I don't eat the food and then fucking have a stomach pain in the morning. So when I go work out, I'm not like shitting myself or my stomach's like, oh. But yeah, hopefully this works out. I think right now I weigh like 255. So I mean, I still got 25 pounds to go to hit 230. And I've told my friends like what I'm doing, and they're just like, "Oh, bro, sick. I don't think you look fat. I think you look pretty good." And I'm just like, "Man, thanks, but I still think I look garbage." Like I've never looked in the mirror and thought to myself like, "Hey, I look good." Like I've never had, like a skinny body. I don't need to have abs, but it'd be cool if I had abs. So my thing is to just lose the weight. I'm gonna gain some muscle, but I don't want to be all bulked up. I want to be kind of like cut. Like it's not gonna be all like, what's the word? I don't know, just look ripped, I guess. It's not gonna be a bunch of outlines in my muscles and shit like that. I'm not gonna be all veiny, because I mean, I drink a bunch of water, but for my body, it feels like I need to drink like 2 gallons of water a day, because I already drink a gallon a day, and it's already tough enough to even do that. So for even me to drink 2 gallons a day, just so my pee is not super yellow, because it's not bad if your pee is yellow, but like I feel like it just shows me I don't drink enough water. And I also have so much sodium. I'm gonna like pee rocks, get like kidney stones and shit. But I don't know, man. I'll try and film some videos of me working out every once in a while. Me hitting the punching bag, me going to the gym at 4 a.m. Because not a lot of people go to the gym at 4 a.m. where I'm at. They usually go hella late at night, even kind of really early in the morning, like 2 a.m. But I'm gonna go around like 5, maybe 5:30. And then I gotta leave by the house. I gotta leave the house at 7. So I'll probably leave earlier than 7 so I can get some coffee and then go to school. Because feel be energized, and also there's not a lot of calories in coffee, and they recommended black coffee, and like that shit is so bland, it tastes terrible. And I like drinking like hot chocolate and stuff, but I don't necessarily like hot drinks. I like cold drinks. So like if they have iced black coffee at some place, I mean I'll take that, but I mean I gotta go to the cheapest place because I'm not trying to go to Starbucks and get a venti black iced coffee for $8 because it's a black coffee. Like, what do they put in that? They put ice and then they put black coffee in it. Like, it's not a vanilla bean frappuccino with like a cake pop. It's just a fucking black coffee. So, and I'm not gonna have any cheat days. Like, I'm gonna fucking prove to myself that I don't have to eat fucking junk food, because like I'm just surrounded by junk food all the time, and it's hard to just like not eat it. But it's just how my brain is just like wired to see food, and I have to eat it. And if I enjoy that food, then I will eat it. Like, I've been eating a lot of chicken noodle soup recently, and like there's so much salt in that, so much sodium, and then like I already put saltines in the soup, so it doesn't help that Matthew's having all that salt. So yeah. Also, sorry if y'all hear me itching my arms and shit. I've been bitten by like 80 mosquitoes because my house has like a bajillion in there. And then in the car, when I drive to school, like I have to have the windows down so the air blows in so the mosquitoes fly out. And they keep fucking biting me. So all my arms are all bit up, my legs. I got one on my ass. Like, oh. It's painful. I hate mosquitoes. Like, the insects that should be just like eliminated off this planet are flies, mosquitoes, and ants, probably. Yeah, ants. Ants are fucking terrible. But yeah, fucking I hate insects. I remember I used to be, intrigued by insects. I was like, oh, I want to. Like, at a young age, my parents were like, oh, let's get into some clubs and stuff about like learning about insects or classes or whatever. I'm like, what? Why? And then now I've come to the point where I'm just like grossed out by them. It's like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't want to learn about crickets and cockroaches and grasshoppers. Grasshoppers scare the fuck out of me, bro. Like, working at Applebee's one day, there was a grasshopper that was like fucking huge as shit. It was like the size of this, not like width, but I mean, like this. It was this big, maybe the width of this, and like you can hear that shit flapping around like its wings like flapping on its skin, and it's fucking gross, bro. And there was like 6 of them in that back of Applebee's when I was in the back taking a break. Man, it was awful. But also I got Applebee's, or I get this weekend off Applebee's. So yesterday I went bowling with a couple buddies for like 2.5, 3 hours. It's pretty fun. Y'all just got high and bowled, and I had pretty solid games. We played, I think, like 6 games. I got over 100 for 4 of the games. The other 2, I wasn't really caring, and my arms were tired, and like I got blisters on my hands, and my feet fucking hurt. So, didn't want to push myself to on Saturday today. I'm not able to like function and shit because I'm in pain. Because I don't know. It always seems like whenever I went bowling, I would just try my hardest, and then the next day I would just be in pain because the way I was like throwing the ball, I'd push my arms out, and then my stance when I was doing it, I would stretch out my legs, but not in a way because I'm not stretching. You don't need to stretch out before bowling. I'm not a professional, but I mean, like if I were to just not pull something in my leg, which I think I did, I'd probably have to stretch out beforehand, which I didn't. But we move. And yeah, 11-11 or not 11-11. I'm not really into angel numbers, but 111's been popping up a lot, and I forgot what it means, but I mean, it said there's like changes coming and keep doing what you're doing. So like, I mean, hopefully that means later in the future, within the next year, maybe just a couple months, stuff happens within my love life that might be good. Some stuff that happens in the future might physically I'll be good, mentally I'll be good. So it's very promising, but I don't want to put all my thoughts into that and then it not work out and then me put nothing into whatever, because I don't understand it with astrology or angel numbers and stuff like that. I don't understand the concept behind it, because with astrology it's just basic human traits put onto different people, and they're like, oh my god, this happens to me. I'm like, wow, you're having a human experience. That's crazy. I don't understand it. I mean, when I looked at astrology for the first time, I think it was like 8 or 9, I was like, no way. And then I learned more about it, and then I watched YouTube videos on it. I was like, wow, these are literally just basic human traits, having a human experience. And people are like, oh my god, I do have a crush on a girl. Oh my god, my friend is this, and that's why we're like this right now. Like, bro, whoa. I don't want to say it. I'm going to repeat myself over and over again because that's what I do. But it's a basic human experience that people have. Like, millions of people experience this daily. The same shit that we all do. So it's like, stupid how, oh, my moon is rising in here and Aquarius is over there. Like, I understand that appeals to girls and that's how I'm going to get bitches if I'm going to have to get into astrology and shit and angel numbers. But, I mean, I just find it kind of stupid. Like, just believe in yourself, and whatever you want to do, you do. Just, like, make smart decisions. And everyone doesn't necessarily make smart decisions, but, I mean, that's what happens. You got to learn from your mistakes. Like, dating some fucking terrible-ass dude, and then dating another terrible-ass dude and not learning from it, and then dating a nice dude. I'm not trying to get all, like, specific and say me, but, I mean, I'd say I'm pretty nice, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some bitches within the next year, because I'm going to lose this weight and be all skinny. And, I mean, I want to be built, but, I mean, I want to see how I look skinny first. But I got a big-ass head, and I want to look like Lenny Kravitz. Be all skinny and have a big-ass head. Because, no. But for bulking up, like, I'm going to get back into eating a lot more food. And by the time I start bulking up, then I'm going to just feel like shit all the time, because I'm eating so many more calories than, what I have been eating beforehand. So it just seems kind of gross. And, like, it still has to be healthy food. I can't just bulk and eat, like, a bunch of unhealthy food and spend money. Like, I have to eat healthy food. But by the time I start bulking, though, it's going to be in college, and I don't know if I have time to... I mean, I'll definitely have time to work out. But, I mean, I don't know if I will for sure, because, I mean, I'm still figuring out what college I'm going to go to. Because I want to go to NAU, but that's all the way in Flagstaff, 2.5 hours away. And I got to drive through the mountains and stuff, and I'm definitely scared of going up on the mountains. Because if I go too fast and I fuck up on a turn, I'm going down the mountain, fucking exploding, dying. sad. But yeah, I don't want to do that. So I might go to someplace close, but I don't want to go to ASU and have, you know, to pay off student loans and be in debt for the rest of my life. So I don't know. And I don't like GCU. And then there's another recent college that was built like 5-6 years ago, and it's some Catholic college. Like I'm not going to that. I'm not into religion, but I respect people who are into whatever they want to, believe in and whatnot. But I don't want to go to a college that's dedicated to, like, certain religions and stuff like that. Because if I don't believe in certain stuff and they try putting me on to, like, this or whatever, like, if I'm in a really bad situation, I'll try to get into religious stuff, religious beliefs and whatnot. But I mean, at the moment, I'm not necessarily in a bad situation for me to believe in something so I can feel better, like there's a higher power that can help me if I believe in this certain thing. Like, oh yeah, Mormon, let me have 7 kids and take care of these kids, and then heaven moment. Like, I don't know how this shit works. And then oh fuck, dude, my leg is itching bad, bro. I'm not touching my dick, I swear to God. But fuck, bro, I feel like a crack addict, like fucking Jesse Pinkman smoking the methamphetamines, itching all over. But besides that, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. College is definitely something I need to think about, though, because I don't want to go to college, but it's something that my dad says will help me in the future. And like where my brain is at, I'm looking at now and like far in the future. I don't want to look like in a month or a couple months. I want to look into the future, like years from now. Where I'm gonna be at. Am I gonna have a family? Am I gonna be lonely? Am I gonna have any friends? Am I gonna whatever? I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts that be going through my head a lot. Mentally fucked at the moment. I want to get a brain scan and see what's going on with my brain. See if I already have, like, developing fucking things going on. Just cause I don't know. I feel like I have a bunch of mood swings all the time. I don't know if that comes with, depression and stuff like that. I think it does, but I do have depression and severe anxiety, but the anxiety is starting to not wear off, obviously, but I mean, I'm getting better at talking to people and not, overthinking stuff, which I do overthink a lot. And it's like really bad. But the thing that sucks, though, is that, like, I can't get out of overthinking, because when I do overthink, I always happen to have 50 different situations, and one of them happens to be it. And I'm like, bro, how did I know? Like, how did I know? And then when I find out about it, I'm like, dude, I overthink even more. It's like, bro, what? It's so bad, man. I got, everyone's got mental issues, but, like, I wish I didn't. But that kind of just makes me, like, a human, I guess. The human experience, as we said. Because I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be angry. I want to be happy. But it's, it's hard to be happy all the time when you're dealing with a lot of shit. So, I mean, you got to experience sadness and anger often to feel happiness later on in life, to accomplish certain things and stay motivated. Like, hopefully I can retire at, like, 50 something, because, I mean, I don't want to work all my life. I want to settle down and just chillax. Like, I don't follow through with what anything Andrew Tate says, but he has some good morals and stuff like that. Some. And stuff he talks about can help people. So there was one he said, he's like, a professional, like, fisherman catches one fish to feed his family and then chill. And then one of his friends tells him, like, hey, why can't you just catch a bunch of fish? And he says, well, I'm just here to feed my family and then chill. It's like, well, if you catch a bunch of fish, you could sell them, still give some to your family, but sell the fish, build up money, buy a boat, fish more, make more money, start a company, sell the company, and then later on in life, you can just retire early and hang out with your family every single day. I know there's some pros and cons to that with, it might take a while for business to boom for certain things and certain times, whatnot. But it's a good mindset to have just to stay motivated and build up enough money to retire early. And I know, kids aren't the same age forever, and you want to see them, grow up and stuff like that, and experience life with them. But I mean, there's a point where you need to focus on making, money. Because I don't want to say life's about, making money and retiring, but I mean, to a certain extent, it's kind of a fact. Because, I mean, how come y'all think I got a PC to record right now? Making enough money at my job to do this. To do something that I enjoy. To buy games for my PC and play. I have CDs over here. I got posters on the wall. Why do you think I buy these things? Just makes me happy. And money, the corny little line, the fucking money buys happiness, or whatever the fuck. Money equal happiness, which, in my opinion, it does. But people also make me happy, but money can help, for sure. And especially money right now. If you build enough money right now, later in life, you're not going to fucking die, because things going up. Like with insurance and stuff. Like I looked at what my dad showed me earlier with insurance. Bro, it's so much money. And from what it was 10 years ago to now with car insurance, like holy fuck. It was under $100. And now insurance at my age, 200 plus. And I'm not even 18 yet. Once I turn 18, insurance is fucking going up. And that's not going to be fun because money that my parents have to spend. And then once I'm out of the house, then I got to pay for insurance. And then I got to pay for phone bills. And then I got to pay rent for an apartment or a house. And then it's a lot of shit. And adulting is a part of life. But I mean, I don't fully want to become an adult just yet. Because I feel like when you instantly get out of high school, my parents are just like, oh, you're an adult now. You can move out. You can go to college. You can do whatever you want. You can do certain things. You're 18. You're responsible for yourself. And that's a lot of, responsibility, which is, saving money, keeping a job, being responsible. Like, I feel like I'm just not going to pay my taxes and stuff like that. And then I'm going to have to file for bankruptcy and certain shit. Like, this is what I'm saying with my overthinking brain. I think farther into the future instead of just like in a couple weeks or months. It's always just later on in life. I think that's what fucks me over, because I mean, you do have to have a future plan, but you can't just think of some specific stuff that's going to happen in the future. All in the future you need to have is built up money so you can retire. And I know it's not a good thing to think of, because retiring is far from now, way far. And there's a rare chance, very rare chance, that I can retire way early. But that's if I am smart enough to build up enough money to put money into certain things like stocks, crypto, and then get a good job, and then, make smart decisions with my money. And I'm not too good at that, because I just dropped like $200+ on CDs 2-3 days ago. So, yeah, not really too smart, but smart enough for my age. Because, I have a lot of friends, and even some family members. I know I am, me personally, I don't think I'm smart. Some of my friends think I am. Some of my family members think I am. Deep conversations that I have with certain people, they think I have enough knowledge of an older person to understand people more, and I don't want to say intellectual, because I definitely am not that. I don't have enough knowledge about certain things to be a Jordan Peterson. But I'm smart enough to understand what's going on. So, I mean, if I'm smart enough to understand that, then I think I'm good. Because I already know what to do. It's just putting my time, effort, staying motivated, all that stuff put into something so I can stay, healthy, happy, good mental state, physically look okay, you know, and had the bitches with me. Cigar in mouth, tatted up, mixed martial arts fighter. How tall is Andrew Tate? Man, I'm so tired. I can't believe I'm still uploading on like YouTube. Like I've been on a roll. Like this is my first week, or last week was the first week I fully put out a video for an entire week, which I'd done it before, obviously. But I mean, I think I only uploaded for like a week or two, and then I stopped again. But this week, I have a bunch of videos prepared. So Monday, Tuesday, today, Thursday, Friday, I have videos prepared. And then the week after, I have a video being uploaded on Monday and Tuesday already. And then I got to record a podcast next week. So basically, I already have Wednesday set up. So all I need is a Thursday, Friday video. So I'm pretty set on videos. I just need ideas and more music to drop, because I understand I can't just listen to music and have that be my entire channel. It can. But coming off that, I get copyright claims, I get videos taken down, I get strikes. It's not good for me. I need to have my own ideas for videos, and I need to learn how to edit. I need to learn how to do certain shit. Like I want to stream, but I mean, I am built enough of a big audience to get into streaming. Because if you just instantly go into streaming, it's really hard to gain an audience. But if you do YouTube first, you can build an audience, and then you can ask them to go to streams, and then they'll show streams to other people, and you can highlight moments from them, and then you can upload them, and they get popular. That's how you get popular with streaming. Because I mean, there are some streamers. I think Pokimane and XQC and Ninja weren't really necessarily YouTubers at first, from what I know. They were streamers, but I mean, it's hard to build an audience with 0 viewers. Like, if you tell your friends and their friends tell other people, it's kind of hard to do that. Because, I mean, it seems simple to ask your friends to ask other people to watch your streams, or, post this on whatever to blow it up. That's why TikTok is so good at just, blowing up stuff. Because, I mean, if you create an account, never had one before, upload one video, that will be your most popular video depending on what it is. And if you're following trends on TikTok, it can blow up instantaneously. Like, I've seen this one dude on TikTok that's like 45 years old. It's just a funny video because it's just some like random dude filming himself on like a GoPro Crayola phone, and it goes and he's just looking like poker face into the fucking phone, and it was lagging and shit. And the video has like 1 million likes. Just instantly like that, you could just have a video that blows up just like that. But to stay constantly on a roll with videos like that is tough, because like, if you're trying to push yourself to become a content creator, it's tough to do that, just because you need to make up ideas, you need to do collaborative things, you need to be a certain way, act a certain way on the internet. You can stay real, but it's hard, because for me, if I were to stay real on the internet, which I sort of do but sort of don't, I'm gonna get canceled, and I feel like everyone nowadays is getting canceled, so it's just kind of like tough to push through and put out some kid-friendly content, or some semi-kid-friendly content. Like Mr.Beast, he does podcasts where he cusses and whatnot, but for his channel, like the way he edits his videos, have them 10 minutes long, rep his merch, millions of dollars spent on a video, with these crazy ideas, which, blows up every single video. Like, even he can have a shit idea for a video right now and still get like 100 million views on it, just because it's Mr.Beast. He's the biggest YouTuber right now at the moment, and there's no one else like him. No one else. No one as crazy as him. No one's work ethic as him. Like, he can retire right now, from what I know, and be set for the rest of his life, for his kids, his grandkids, kids, his kids, grandkids, whatever the fuck, whatever, the shuffle through all of them, his family. Just crazy. From some little small idea that he had of being a YouTuber since he was 11 or 12 years old, after health problems with having certain things. I forget what it was, but yeah, just the crazy work ethic and these crazy ideas. I could never do that. I mean, I can always say I could never, but I could. It's just, do I want to? Because if I put all this effort into this thing and it doesn't end up like, working out, it's just kind of like, what's the point? you know? And there'll be those fucking motivational speakers being like, well, you try and try again. But I'm one of those people that's just like, I'll give it a couple shots. Don't work. Don't work. Like me with doing football. I've done flag football. It was fun, but I wanted to get into tackle because flag football's, there's no fucking, non-official sport. So I tried doing football. Ruined the experience for me with my coaches. Tried again into high school freshman year. That was shit. Fucked up coaches and people that I was, playing football with. I didn't like being around, so I was just kind of like, fuck it. So I left. Still get hit by coaches every once in a while. I'm just like, no, I'm not going into football ever again. Because especially the coach now, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. I'm doing that shit. Not fun at all. And then I tried soccer. I played soccer for like 5 years, 6 years. I was never thinking of doing it professionally. It's just to, make friends, stay active, not have high cholesterol at the age of fucking 10 years old. But then I stopped playing soccer just because I didn't enjoy it anymore. I had my moments playing soccer, but, later on in life, I'm not going to play soccer and make millions of dollars because I think it's more rare for soccer players in America to make it to, like, an official, team. Or, there's MLB and NFL. I don't know what the official team is for America for soccer, but I don't think the percentage for people getting into that is, common. But NFL, I'm 6'4". I'm pretty built, broad shoulders. I was a lineman. I could have definitely gotten the NFL if I try hard enough, because I have the athleticism, and I want to, be the guy that's just like, oh yeah, I have this, I have that. Like earlier I was saying that people saying I was smart and whatnot, but I know deep inside I do have it, and everyone has it. It's just it hasn't been brought out yet, and they haven't been pushing themselves enough to, do these certain things to become an intellectual or a, like I just said earlier, a sports player. But if you really put your mind to it and try hard enough, you can definitely find the right people and get into the NFL. And I could be, the next 5-6 years, if I were to go into NFL, an NFL player, not be a popular player, but make millions of dollars a year, playing a fucking game where you throw a ball. I don't hate football, by the way. I am wearing a Minnesota Vikings hat. I love the Minnesota Vikings. I love the NFL. It's a fun game to watch, but it's just like, imagine playing football as a kid and then doing it professionally to make millions of dollars. Like, everyone that's gone to the NFL that thought football was just like, a playful little children's game, and now you can play that for life and retire early and make millions of dollars a year doing what you love. Like, that's cool to think about. That's why it's the same thing with YouTubers too. Like I said earlier, Mr.Beast, like, since he was 11 years old, he's been wanting to be a YouTuber, and look at him now. He's the biggest YouTuber ever. Close to it, but he's like 20 something now. He's put 10 plus years into making YouTube videos, and it's crazy how someone can have, that much motivation and will to just put everything into YouTube. Money, time, effort, just not necessarily wasting life away, but there's a certain point where you got to think about, like, hey, am I wasting my life away? Because what if it never works out? Like, what am I doing right now? Like, am I gonna have a future with anything else? Because YouTube videos, you're just recording yourself doing certain things. You can edit stuff, but is the editing good enough for me to get professional into editing? It's a lot of stuff to think about. It's, connecting to other shit that you could do, but not to, do it professionally, because you want to stay into this one thing and not branch off to do other shit. Eventually you might, but probably not. But yeah, sorry for rambling on. I wasn't really there wasn't really any topics. There was topics obviously, but I was kind of just, branching off onto different shit, relating it to different stuff. Went from Mr. Beast to NFL to college to whatever the fuck. I don't know. But hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.